Greetings candidates, Virinius here, and today I'll give you an updated guide on mastering the Fire Materia. The Fire Materia has undergone some changes since the last video I posted back in Season 1, and I've also learned a new trick to help improve my aim with it, so today I want to share these tips with you. Tip number 1 is to customize your button layout. Go to the training room and edit your layout so that one button acts as a reticle for your Firaga. You can use the settings button, auto run, emote, or whatever you want as the reticle. The position should be somewhere here at the upper left of the gun reticle. As you can see, this reticle is accurate at 10 meters up to 20 meters. At 30 meters, it's not quite exact since it's going to start curving downwards when cast from 30 meters onwards. In any case, having this reticle allows you to quick cast your Firaga with greater accuracy since you can actually aim it even before casting it. Having this reticle allows you to quick cast your Firaga instead of holding it and walking around trying to aim it. I see a lot of new players holding down their Materia button while aiming fire. That is a bad habit because it leaves you vulnerable and your enemies will know what to expect, so I suggest you stop doing that and from now on always quick cast your Fire Materia. You can also do it for bio in case you're interested in using bio. I have mine set up right there and it helps me aim it properly too. Tip number 2 is to master the Firaga Pattern. It's easier to aim your Firaga when you are looking down from a higher elevation. When you are aiming straight, Firaga curves upwards and then downwards. But when you are aiming downward, Firaga travels in a more or less straight path. This is why you see sorcerers jumping when casting Firaga. This is also why the ninja's double jump makes it very easy to aim Firaga. I highly recommend practicing this on bots when you find them. It will help you practice the quick cast Firaga and build that muscle memory that you need. Tip number 3, aim at the legs, walls, and floors. When targeting enemies, you should not be aiming for the head. You should aim for the legs, floors, and walls, so that the enemy will be caught in the explosion. In this video, I'm using Sorcerer and you can see me looking down and targeting the floor instead of aiming directly at the enemy warrior. This is a close range Firaga technique that can only be done using Sorcerer because the area of effect is slightly smaller when using Sorcerer. However, you can use the same principles when using other classes. You see, the damage stays the same regardless of where they are caught in the area of effect. It doesn't matter if you land it exactly at the enemy or if you catch the enemy right at the edges of the area of effect, the damage will be the same. So, your goal is to just make it explode and have the explosion touch them even just a little bit. You don't have to be 100% accurate with your Firaga. Aiming for the legs, walls, and floors will increase your odds of hitting enemies with it. And tip number 4, aim at where the enemy will be. Now that you can quick cast your Firaga, it's time for you to practice predicting the enemy's movement. You should aim at where your enemy will be instead of where they currently are because you are taking into account the fireball's travel time. The farther and higher up you are, the more travel time you have to account for. Remember that Firaga is not a grenade, it is not a gun, it is a ball of fire that explodes as soon as it comes into contact with something. Do not use it like a grenade or a gun. Instead, predict your enemy's movements and cast it there. As a side note, you might want to increase your materia sensitivity in case you have to adjust your aim quickly. I have mine set at 180, but it's up to you how high you want to adjust it. That's it for this updated guide. Let me know what other guides you want to see in the future. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps make this video more visible in YouTube. And as always, thank you and good luck, candidates!